Hey, I'm Paige Desorbo.
I'm Hannah Berner.
And we're spilling
the E.T. Oh, should we be British during it? Don't.
All right, well, I won't then.
Don't do it.
Who is the most famous person to slide into your DMs?
Brooke Shields and Drake.
I know when that hotline bling.
Both gigglers.
Both gigglers. It wasn't, no one was hitting on me, even though I would love to hook up with Brooke Shields. Who would you pick to play each of us in a movie?
That's
Good
so
question.
good.
Good question.
Okay.
Say someone.
Ready? Lindsay Lohan.
Good. From what year?
Lindsay Lohan circa, like, Freaky Friday.
Yes.
You're ruining my life.
And then for myself, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
Audrey Hepburn if she was Italian.
And alive. This is a movie in heaven.
Wait, who would play you?
I was gonna say like Natalie Portman.
She's too smart.
Circa like Black Swan.
She went to like
Harvard.
Yale.
No, she went to Harvard.
Yeah, one of the two.
Whatever. It could be a role that she's like, I really had to dig deep into like being stupid.
They don't call them the Giggly Squad for nothing, but no one was laughing back in 2021 when Hannah was fired from the hit reality show Summer House.
You're not a good friend to people.
That's not true.
Are you out of your mind?
You think you are the boss of the house, and you're not.
Hannah implied her former co-star and enemy, Kyle Cook, had a hand in her firing since the two had some pretty explosive fights, many caught on camera.
You're a 39-year-old man.
38. 38.
So sick of your Of course, this iconic moment is how the ladies got their nickname.
She's actually talking to you, and you're like hanging out with the Giggly Squad. You literally are giggling the whole time.
Kyle denies he's the reason Hannah got the axe. He doubled down on that this season, sending a rage text, lashing out at Paige for never sticking up for him in public.
I was hurt that your business partner is still out there lying.
Doesn't matter.
We all know that Kyle did not get Hannah fired.
Hannah's moved on. She's focused on her stand-up comedy career, finishing up a tour, and even has her own Netflix special. As for Paige, she's a style influencer, co-hosts a podcast with Hannah, and is still bringing the drama to the show.
Am I dating a secret hater?
I have this feeling that when I do my tour, I'm gonna hate Craig.
Paige's breakup with Southern Charm's Craig Conover plays out this season, Wednesday nights on Bravo.
My career is way different than when we met. And I don't feel bad about that.
So like, that's a little unfair. That's not saying I'm not happy for your new life. I just want to know how I fit into it.
How do you think you've changed since the TV audience first met you?
Oh my gosh, in so many ways. Well, one, I think my frontal lobe actually fully formed.
You were like 25
in the past
when you
couple
started.
of years, yeah. And I would say my style has evolved.
It has.
You know,
I don't know if I could adapt to Charleston. I've never seen someone in a black leather pant. That's my whole personality.
I used to go from Forever 21 sets, RIP, they're out, to Zara sets. And what a leap, what a jump.
And you have Louis Vuitton baggage.
That's true.
She has more baggage, but it's fancy now.
Yeah.
Baggage she needed for their live shows, which just wrapped. Now the BFFs have a new book, How to Giggle, out now.
Our book, How to Giggle, is all about learning.
She can't read. But she can write. We wrote the book, no ghostwriter.
Our book, How to Giggle, is all about learning to take life less seriously. What are your top 3 giggly rules to live by? Hard hitting.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm running for president or something.
What are your top 3 policies?
Make fun of yourself, make fun of your best friends, and make fun of your enemies. And honestly, life is better that way.
Okay, so revenge.
Revenge and
Humor.
humor. I love how you're answering it for me.
I'm like, what she meant to say was.
No, I think it doesn't matter what happens to you, it's how you react to it, and we choose to giggle. Let them giggle,
Wait.
as Mel Robbins would say. We're merging our book.
Marie Antoinette and Mel Robbins had a baby, it's let them giggle. Okay, your turn.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I was involved. What section of this book that I wrote made you giggle uncomfortably?
So funny, didn't read your part. skipped right over
Did
those.
you ever listen to our podcast and as you're listening, you didn't realize that I said things?
Yes.
Because like we don't listen to each other when we talk.
Because we're trying to get our own bits out.
It's all, look.
I'll listen back and I'll be like, that was so funny and I didn't even react. It's so good. Okay, mine. Next one. Why are men?
And that is not my job to answer, okay? That's for them to figure out, because I'm not putting their baggage on my back.
Yeah, it's the age-old question.
What are the non-negotiables in our friendship?
Well, actually,
Don't bring it up.
let me I'm gonna bring it up.
I make one mistake once. She holds it over my head.
Our non-negotiable is if you're gonna order food, you're gonna ask the other one if they want something. You're not gonna just go rogue, order for yourself. And
I had low blood sugar.
yeah, well, that's a non-negotiable. You only did
Happy
it
wife,
once.
happy life. That's
Yeah.
what they say.
What reality show, other than the one that I'm on, would I absolutely crash and burn on?
Easy.
Yeah.
The trainers. The second stuff gets physical, you'd be like, I'm out. You'd actually like take yourself out.
I don't belong on a show where the word challenges come up.
But you do well in like little sporting events.
I
like
do.
games that you like choose to play, not
Yeah.
are forced to play.
Right. I
They
need
have to
to
trick
decide.
you. They have to make you think that you picked the
Yeah.
sport.
Right.
Because she's very good at beer pong. You should see her when she's on. Insane.
Yeah. it's
Long
crazy.
fingers. Who's the most famous person in your contacts?
Oh my God.
Your reading contacts.
In my contacts, who is the most famous person in my contacts?
I don't like asking people for their
I feel like I was
numbers.
just gonna say, I feel like I don't have anyone's number. Who could I call up? Probably you, honestly. I should
I was
help
trying
that.
to think. Yeah, that was really disappointing.
That was a letdown, and I'm sorry. If I texted you, I did something bad, what's the first thing you assume I did?
I did something bad. You probably like spilled something on your Chanel.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna think. Like I messed up an outfit.
Yeah,
or like
you're-
I ordered too many clothes.
Or like you tried to return it and they didn't let you. Something involving your outfit is
Yeah.
the only time your heart rate ever gets up.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything else, you're like,
I had a moving truck deliver all of my clothes on rack, color-coded if you can tell.
what's your favorite Giggly Squad lingo? Since we have a whole language.
Oh my God, that's so
If you had to
good.
pick one,
See you in court.
see you in court.
Because it just goes for so many things throughout.
and we have small
the
claims
day.
court, we have Supreme Court.
And then that's how you know the level of offense.
See you in court. See you in court.
Okay, my last question, and probably my most important question. What's your favorite thing about me?
Enough about me. What do you think about me? The fact that you could pull off any hair. Wait, you're so excited. You're like, tell me. You could pull off any hairdo, like bangs, mohawk.
Hannah.
You could pull off anything, and you're
Thank
just
you.
stunning. And like, I personally can't. So I feel like it's incredible what you do.
Thank you.